Speaking of, let's kind of talk into recruiting a little bit. We got some questions here in the chat as well. What was it? Again, the big question is you had Lincoln Riley knocking down your door, Dabo Sweeney. I mean, you said you were watching kind of the precast, and I was nervous. You know what I mean? I was like, you got some dogs coming after you. But Buzzcut Billy got it done. What was it that Billy and the boys kind of really told you that, hey, come play here, we're gonna get it done? What pulled you over there?
Man, Coach Nape and his staff, did an amazing job recruiting me. I couldn't even say like how much they like just showed a tremendous amount of love. You know what I mean? And the offense Coach Napier brings to the table, I feel like I'll fit well in it. And just being able to sit in the meeting rooms with him and AR, just talking and just really just this player led. You know what I mean? I feel like I can definitely get developed to go to the league, and just the way they're talking, the way they're making checks, making reads, and just I feel like I learned so much just being in the meeting room for a couple minutes. You know what I mean? So I'm just
Really?
excited down there just to get to work and just continue to grow and develop as a player and young man on and off the field.
I love hearing that. So I kind of want to elaborate on that because you said you were in the room with AR and Billy and we're going over film. I'm imagining you did the same with Dabo and Lincoln, right? I'm sure you had the same type of meetings, but Billy and his conversation stood out over those other meetings with those other coaches. Again, not knocking to the court. I'm not trying to get you to pick sides here, but obviously that was something he said or how he was breaking down the film really showed like, hey, he knows what he's talking about. This is where home's going to be the next few years.
Oh yes, sir. It was amazing just watching like they asked him like, "Hey, name this play." I'm like, dang, I'm trying to get like that one day. You know what I mean? So I'm just excited when I get there just to go and develop and just learn the offense and learn different things about different defenses and just pick up on little things so I can just overall grow.
Okay, and look, I think that's a great segue into this next question of a lot of people right now, look, things look rough. We're in a rebuild situation. It's no secret. You can see that. The question is like, hey, like if it looks rough, where's that going to put you? But it seems like, hey, I'm locked in. Like you're bought into the system because that right there was enough to tell you like, hey, it's going to make me better. And I know it's going to be a process. Are you bought into that? I'm okay with coming into a rebuild and they're going to put a statue of DJ Lagway up. Is that where your mindset's? I know you're humble. You're not going to say yes to that, but is that where your mindset's kind of clocked into?
Yeah, so just knowing that I just want to be a part of what Coach Napier has going on. It's going to be something special, you know what I mean? And I definitely want to be a part of that, and I'm just thankful to have an opportunity to be a part of that. You know what I mean? Florida's always been a dream school of mine. So, like, just being able to have an offer and, hey, be committed to him it's a blessing for real.
Awesome. I love hearing that. That was Chris Sorley with the question, so thanks, man, for that. And again, so you said you've been a Gator fan for a long time. That was even my next question. Who was kind of your – and again, I told you earlier I have a little brother who plays football as well. We're big Gator fans, obviously. So I'm asking him – I'm in his ear, like, hey, where are you going to go? Like, if you know what I mean? He's like – and he told me, he's like, look, it just depends. I mean, he's not bought in. And the reason I'm asking, because did you have a school, like growing up, like this is my dad's school, like we always cheer for this as a family, but as I got older – I realize it's a business decision, not just a fan decision. Or who was your hometown team growing up? You and your family.
My family, like, as an overall, is Baylor because my dad went to Baylor, but, like, as me, like, individually, like, it's always been Florida. You know what I mean? Like, I always kept it to myself, like, because, like, it's always been a dream of mine, and I just really didn't want because at the time I didn't really know like if I was good enough to go D1. You know what I mean? I didn't want people to think I was crazy of saying that. You know what I mean? But like now that I'm here and actually just like and my dreams come true, and it's like it's crazy. Like I just can't even explain like how great God's been to me, to my family, and it's just been amazing.